some recent events have caused a need for me to vent my frustrations and my concerns. I have been dealing with a lot of rejection and ridicule in the past couple of years, but most especially this past year, I would have to say. And I know that you guys know what I'm talking about because I get your letters and I get your emails. I see your comments on my videos, and I know that you're relating. This video is really for me. It's for me to vent my frustrations, and it's also for those of you out there who may stumble upon this and realize that you're not alone and that it's okay. You're not crazy. So the rejection and the ridicule is mainly coming from, like, the most important people in my life, which makes it really difficult because I can deal with a lot of ridicule and rejection from people that I don't know and I'll never see them again. But when it comes from your own family and your buddies, that's hard. It's hard to take. About some of my friends, some of them have pretty much vanished out of my life without further ado. In other words, nothing was ever really discussed. It was just more a case of never hearing back from them ever again. No returned emails, no return phone calls, just nothing. And this happened shortly after I brought certain subjects to the table. They just simply stopped talking to me altogether. No one wants to hear it. No phone calls, no emails, just nothing. In addition to that, I can't even count the times that I have had to endure someone very exceedingly close to me just screaming at me in a fit of rage on the telephone while I tried to explain to him the truth that I have discovered about the way things really work in America and the world at large. I didn't want to know these things, but they're there. Like, let's say you know that there's a big crime that is being committed, and you know who the perpetrators are, and you also have certain information about what is going to happen, and you just keep it to yourself because you know it's outrageous, it's unbelievable, it's unrealistic. There's no way anyone will believe you, and so you know that you're going to be ridiculed if you come forward with this information. To me, that is just as big a crime as the people who are perpetrating the actual crime. So I don't roll like that, and I never will. So this is what it gets me and my big mouth. This person that I love really has me concerned because as soon as I begin a sentence about any number of things, whether it be the Chemtrails or the Bilderberg Group or United Nations Trilateral Commission, the Illuminati, whatever it is, I am shot down in flames before I even get a chance to explain what it is that I know. So this has me very concerned because I almost feel like he is so freaking brainwashed by television, magazines, newspapers, talk radio, that he's just really far gone. I feel like the way that he screams at me on the phone when I begin speaking is so startling to me. It freaks me out so bad. It's almost like, and I don't mean to be cruel, but it's like cognitive retardation. I don't know how else to put it. It's like his cognitive thinking skills have been retarded. Okay, so after or during the screaming rant that I must endure from this person that I love, I am told all kinds of things like, if you don't like it here in America, then why don't you move to Russia? Okay. I am also told things like, you know, it's people like you who are going to cause, who are creating the civil uprising in this country. And if a revolution breaks out, it's almost like you're chomping at the bit to make it happen. But yet he's never ever heard me say or explain to him that that is exactly what the establishment, the global elite, want us to do. They are literally trying to incite this, in my humble opinion, okay? I mean, it's one or the other. They're either scared shitless that it's going to happen, or they're deliberately trying to do it in order to usher in their martial law to get complete control. Okay, so I tell him, dude, calm down, you know, relax, chill, let me speak. It's only information. I'm only bringing you information. I just don't get it. But for me, something is very, very wrong here. I mean, I really got the creeps last time I spoke with this person on the phone, because his reaction was so overblown, so outrageous, so just out there, too full of rage. I don't know what it is, but something is very, very wrong here. This isn't normal. I mean, at least not for me. For someone to react the way that he does, to the degree that he does, is raising some red flags for me. Other people, they are reacting very much the same way. They react badly to the information, the message of information that I bring. In fact, I would go as far as to say that I could bring up any topic, anything at all, so long as it didn't have anything to do with the New World Order, or Bilderberg Group, or Chemtrails, or Bohemian Grove. You know, if it didn't have anything to do with that, I would probably still be okay. I would still fit in. I'd still be a part of the status quo. If only I could just keep my big mouth shut, right? I mean, it's okay to talk about sex, drugs, rock and roll, TV programs, NASCAR, monster trucks, nip tuck, you know, Lady Gaga, Britney Spears, and the rest of that crap. But don't you dare talk about conspiracies, whether they're theoretical or otherwise. Okay, so the truth is I don't blame anybody for not believing me. I don't blame them for not believing me even when I show them the evidence, which I always do. I mean, that's what this video is really about. How in the hell? How do you tell people? How on earth do you explain to people that there are... How do you explain to people that there's a bunch of global Illuminati, Luciferian, Satan-worshipping, black magic practicing, financial oligarch eugenicist freaks who are in control of every aspect of our lives? How do you explain to people that the history that we were all taught is all garbage, or at least most of it? Okay, some of it's true, but a lot of it, you know, not true.